Today we're going to do a lesson on learning to tie our shoes, but as far as going into tying our shoes, I thought it'd be interesting to talk a little bit about the tennis shoe or the sneaker. You know, some of you come in here wearing Velcro shoes or buckle shoes, and we don't have to tie those kind of things, but it is important to learn to tie because not all of our shoes are Velcros and buckles. It's not just our shoes that we need to know how to tie. What are some other things that you need to know how to tie? What about a hat that you put on your head, you know, tie here? What about for some of you that grow up to be fishermen, need to know how to tie your boat to the dock? You know, you don't want it rolling off. So there's a lot of things that we need to learn how to tie a boat for, not just our shoe. But I'm going to go and tell a little bit of history about the shoe first. In the early 18th century was when the tennis shoe or the sneaker was invented. But it was just then at that time a rubber sole with a hard top, and there was no left or right. And a lot of you know what your left and your right is. Our feet are different, right? I mean, here my big toe is on the inside and it's on the inside here, so they're not made the same. Well, when they made that shoe then, they were both the same. Very uncomfortable, don't you believe? Well, in the early 19th century, the U.S. Rubber Company decided they were going to try making a shoe, and they made a shoe called Keds. I wore them when I was in high school, actually, and it makes me feel pretty old. But the shoes are still around today, and what it is, you know, it's the rubber sole, but it's got a soft cushion top on it. And yes, there's a left and the right. Also, too, I want to know if you know why they call it a sneaker. Let me tell you, it's because the shoe is so quiet and it sneaks up on you. People can sneak up on you. Well, anyway, enough about that. Now we're going to talk about how to tie a shoe. I have a video for you to watch.
Hiya, gang. This is Danny David giving you news on how to keep your feet happy and snappy. First you take your laces, and then you tie them like so. And then you take a hold of one side, and you make a little bow. And then you gather up the other side, and here's what you do. Now you swing around the bow, yes, you swing around the bow, and then you pull it right through. And then you tie it real tight, and once you've got it in a place, well, it's really kind of fun, and when you're done, that's what we call tying your shoelace. Tying your shoelace, easy as pie. Tying your shoelace, all you gotta do is try. Oh, it's easy, it's real easy. Can I learn too? Sure, just watch. It's easy. First you take your laces. And then you tie them like so. Then you take a hold of one side. And you make a little bow. And then you gather up the other side. And then here's what you do. Now you swing around the bow. Yes, you swing around the bow. And then you pull it right through. And then you tie it real tight. And once you've got it in place, now it's really kind of fun. And when you're done, that's what we call tying your shoelace.
Now will you tie my laces?
Sure, Harry. But wait a minute. You don't wear shoes.
Yeah, I know, but I collect them.
Okay, so now we're going to go through what they just did on this Sesame Street video. Now, why do you think it's important to keep our shoes tied? I mean, we can run around with them, right? And they wouldn't fall off of our feet. Yeah, you're right. It's safety issues. You know, somebody could step here and what would happen? You would fall, right? And not all the times do we have our mamas or our daddies or our teachers or friends around us that can tie, so we need to learn how to do this. So we're going to do as they said in the video. We're going to get both of our strings, but we're going to cross them. And we're going to have a triangle down at the bottom. You see the triangle? Okay, then we're going to take the string that is in the front, the one that's furthest away from you. We're going to bring it toward you and put it underneath. And then we're going to pull it tight. All right? Then as they sit in there, you're going to pull up one side and make a bow. You're going to gather up the other side. And then you're going to wrap it around like so. Then if you see my thumb, that's going to be like a little cave is what we're going to call it. That you can take the string and pull it through the cave and then make a bow. All right? Now I want you to try it with me, and then we're going to break up in groups and we're going to try this. Okay, I want everybody to pull your shoestrings out. Okay, everybody ready? Then I want you to cross them and make a triangle at the bottom. See the triangle? And the one that's the furthest away from me, I'm going to bring it toward me and pull it under. All right? Then I'm going to pull it tight like that. Then I'm going to take up one side, make a little bow, take up the other side, pull it around like so. Then I'm going to stop. There's my thumb. And I'm going to pull that string through it, push it through, and then I'm going to pull it tight. And now we've made a bow. Okay? So what I want you to do now is I want you to get with your friends, and we're going to do this, and I'm going to come around and I'm going to watch you as you do it. Quick steps. Make a triangle, pull it through, tie it tight, make a loop, go around, pull it through the cave, and tie it like so. Okay.